Good morning, this is Tim with TAH-DAH Farm. Today is Monday, May 18th. And we're going to finish this field, get it planted today, hopefully beat the rain. All right, we checked this last night before we drove over here. Yeah, we brought everything over last night, and it was just above the add mark. So we're gonna add some oil here this morning. Everything else is good, and then we'll get into the field.
Well, we got an AB line set up, and I'm skipping, so we'll get down here, we'll come around, we'll catch that track, come around, and just go across, just discing up nice, knocking the stalks down, then we'll run the field cultivator through it. So that's the plan this morning. We'll get you a little video here disking, and the outside wings dig deep, and I can't adjust them any further to hold the wings up. So, right, the old Tijuana disc, I think it's a 2020. 20-foot width, and it's a heavy, nice disc. But this ground's really hard. Hopefully it cuts it up nice like this. That field cultivator is going to do it really nice. And by the time I get done disking the field and come back with the field cultivator, that ought to bust up pretty nice. Make a nice seed bed for beans. But we're also working this corn stalks into the ground. Hopefully that'll help loosen this dirt up, because it's hard. That pelletized lime I put on here the other day, that should help too. So anyway, we're cruising. I will not be getting any of these close angle shots I've seen people getting, and we're getting close to the end of the time here, and we got to get done. So got rain coming in later today. It's been no rain till tomorrow, to a ½ inch this morning, to they're now calling for about 4 o'clock, I believe, quarter inch. So they're all over the place. So we'll get back with you. Well, we're done disking. That thing switched around. Disc hooked up to the truck, and that's one pass down. I've been around the field once, and we're now, oh, this is the first time here, but we went around, knocked the hump down on the end, so I'm not bouncing all over. But yeah, it's working up really nice. This is probably the best this field's ever worked up, to be honest with you. Just wet enough, it wants to crumble up and let the disc in, but not too wet to get stuck. It is wet in that corner over there behind the building, but not as bad as this here, and it's always wet through there. I talked to him about this fall, I'm going to put a ditch in around, there's 2 culverts over there, and I'm going to talk to him about putting a French drain across the end of that driveway, let them go into that culverts, because right now all that rain off the roof, parking lot, run this way, and then run here, and the church over here, when they put the parking lot in, they kind of raised it up. Anyway, we'll get back with you here when we get a little further. Plant some beans here in a bit. Well, we're just getting started. Not the population back. It's supposed to be hitting 140. It bounces from 140 back to 132 now. I think between 135 and 140. Average is saying 134. Drill, it's a controlled spill. Anyway, got the GPS going for auto steer. This morning, Then I field cultivated it right away, 2 passes. I don't know if you noticed a little dip right through here. Some year, I bent the into the air of the bubble bar. Anyway, so I'll have to straighten that out. But yeah, we're moving along now. This took about an hour and a half while I put the fish back, brought the grill over here, got everything ready, and for this all to work, there's this little drive back here, right there. Yeah, you gotta have that. I left that in the corn planter tractor. So anyway, we're moving along. I got plenty of time. So we're shooting for 4 mile an hour planting speed instead of 5. Just not beating myself to death. But just take our time, let the drill do its thing. And so we're going. We'll see if I can't get you some outside shots of parts of the drill and tractor and whatnot. Anyway, so we're moving along. I tell you what, this worked out really nice. I have never run a field cultivator 3 inches deep before, and I'm pretty sure there's places I'm 3+ inches. So I was not intending to, but that's just how it ran. I tried to shallow up, it didn't want to go in the ground. Anyway, it's all looking good. This is the last field, 9 acres here, and we got 2.7 on the dirt. And we'll get back with you here in a little bit. I'll get you some video here outside. We'll have some fun with this today. Oh yeah, the rain was supposed to be here this morning, and then no rain, and then 2 o'clock, then no rain, and then 6 o'clock, then it was an inch. Yeah, we're down to no rain again. So we're coming away. All right, the pink seeds are treated, and the ones look like that are untreated. I always get treated just in case I can plant earlier. But that didn't happen this year. So, door closed here. Treated seed can set in the ground when it's cold and wet. Untreated seed, well, you're pretty much screwed. Put the drill down. Anyway, yeah, I loaded up. Ooh, you know what? I think I got one more bag of treated sitting there on the truck. I need to find that because I need to plant that. I can't return it. Untreated seed I can return. So I might as well dump that other bag in and come back up. Dump that in and kind of spread it out and see what it does. Yeah, treated seed. It doesn't last the season very well. You might get 60–70% stand. The first year I got this field, I used some treated seed that was I was told it was 2 years old. Originally I was told it was last year, then it was 2 years old. The guy I got it from had gotten COVID, got the shot, and it just jacked his brain up. really old friend of the family. And I knew him when I was 5 years old. He looks like Abraham Lincoln. But yeah, he had a bad side effect from COVID, and he was getting out of farming. He couldn't remember. It turned out it was 3 years old, and I didn't get much of a stand here at all when it coming out of the ground. And that's just the way it is. Treated seed will not last. Untreated seed, you can get by pretty good for beans. Corn, I've held on to treated seed on corn and used it a year or two later and been good with it. Maybe I've been lucky. But yeah, corn I'll hang on to. And like this year I had about a bag left over. So we haven't cleaned the planter out yet, so I don't know what's left over there now. But anyway, yeah, the treated seed, I have to throw that in there. Don't want to sit on a bag of that and use a bag of untreated. That's money. Money I can get back. So anyway, we're just over halfway, 5.5 acres. Got about 3.5 left. It looked like there's about 3 bags worth of beans in there. I throw that bag of treated in there and we should be pretty good. So, all right, well here, hopefully you enjoyed some of that video I got from that side there. And we'll get back with you when we get towards the end.
Let's jump out and see what we got here. I figured it was about a bag in here. Yep. Well, let's move some of this over. I want to get rid of all the pink seed if I can. So let's move some stuff around. Well, should use up all the pink or most of it, and what's left I'm not going to get too concerned about. It'll plant out next spring. So, all right, let's grab my Cool Whip cover and get down here.
All right, I just went down and come back, or on our way back after we just filled up that one bag. And you see how close I am here, I think. Right there's the edge. There's the bottom. Back here, I got one little spot that's about the width. This up here will be about a width and a half. So I'm sure we got enough in there. And what was in there, and I fill another bag, would be an acre at 140,000 would be an acre to a bag. And we're doing less than that. So hopefully it sucks the pink stuff out of it for the most part. And we'll back it out, put it in the bag, and that'll be the first stuff we put in the spring when we plant next year. So hey, we're almost done. You can see it's not much. A little piece up there, which is back here, right here. We'll be done. So next videos will be spraying, I believe, or maybe getting ready for some spraying. Actually, we got grain to haul. Those will be the next videos. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, you can kind of see the track here. Yeah, that blue line means I got a half a pass right there. Well, a whole pass for the one blue line. The other blue line next to the yellow means I got a whole pass. So, hey, we're going to call this a video because I got to turn around. Thanks for watching.
Well, I made it in everywhere before it hit. It got really windy. I thought I recorded it when I got home and it didn't show up. But it's starting to rain. It's supposed to be 2/10 tonight and 3/10, 4/10 tomorrow. And it wasn't supposed to rain till tomorrow night. Weathermen. It's like 5 o'clock right now. They said it wasn't supposed to rain till 4 was nothing, and then this storm here was supposed to be here at 8, 9 o'clock tonight. They missed it, like usual. But anyway, we're done. planting 26 is in the books. Now we just need the Lord to provide this little rain like this, and we'll praise him whatever we get. Hey, thanks for watching.